Apologies for the lateness of our monthly update. We are way into July already, and finally, here's our June update. My excuse is that it is midsummer and the weather has been fabulous, and as we all know, one must make hay while the sun shines. So we've been busy collecting hay and stacking haylage as winter feed for our animals. And of course, that was on top of the normal earning a living work and animal care that fills our days. And there was just no time left at the end of our long days for filmmaking, I'm afraid. It feels good though to have our winter feed sorted, because we all know winter will come eventually. And then of course there were even more exciting things happening here. Remember the rugged field where our hairy Henry barn is supposed to go? Well, finally things are on the move and we are so thrilled. The digger started moving topsoil to make space for the foundations for the barn. And I was excited to show the horses the new developments, only they did not take that much interest or get anywhere near excited as I am. Even after the first day, we could already see the outline of where the barn is going to go. We were surprised how much lovely soil we got in the field, but as expected, at some stage the digger hit rock and had to start rock breaking to get a level area for the foundations. However exciting it was to see progress being made, we chose to retreat to our small paddock near the house for our therapeutic riding sessions. But the digger driver keeps very reasonable hours, so there's plenty of quiet time for animals and children to enjoy. Summer is always fun-filled here with so many activities, and when the skies are bright blue, it is hard to imagine the relentless rain and wind of only a few months ago. But I am certain we will so much enjoy our future barn space when the clouds and rain come back. Thanks to all of you who have supported our project already. It wouldn't have been possible without you. For once, all the horses are well and enjoying themselves. We treated Winnie to a rendezvous with a local celebrity, Cashelan Murphy, and they got on like a house on fire. The vet just confirmed that Winnie will be expecting a baby foal in May 2022. Gulliver is unstoppable these days in his young exuberance. He tries to charm everyone, two- and four-legged, into becoming his best playmate. Turnip is by far the best match for him when it comes to playing tag. Exhausted from his fun-filled days, Gulliver makes the best of his soft pen in the barn at night time. Clearly, he is enjoying the best of both worlds. June means weaning time for our lambs, which also means we have to let go of the lamb we kept from last year. A not so easy fact of farming is that we simply cannot have more and more baby animals without finding new homes or new use for the ones we already have. Mr. Lammy had a wonderful year here on the farm, enjoying excellent health and like-minded company, and his meat will now feed us throughout winter. Thank you, Mr. Lammy. Weaning is a natural process for all mammals, but it is not easy for the first day or two for our ewes to settle into their new routine without lambs. Tilda is telling us all about her separation anxiety. But she and Harriet usually get over this naturally after a day or two. Meanwhile, they are in good hands with our wether Sean, who takes on fathering them. And there are also Ornell and Gulliver for entertainment and company. Gordon is not too happy to be kept on his own, but he is after all a stallion. And after our breeding attempts with him so far, which led to so much difficulty and worry, we try not to let him mate with our 2 donkey Jennies. Of course, he does not agree with our approach and worked very hard on trying to break into the Jenny stable. With a heavy heart, I have to plan for his castration now, I think, because he has no suitable mate here at the moment, and keeping him as a full male separate all the time is not nice for him either. At least, if he was castrated, they could all be kept together again. Wonderful news for Trudy. She is in pup and expecting her first litter any day now. So lazing about in the yard and watching the chicken is plenty of activity for her at the moment. Goldie, our Gosling, has grown up into a sleek young goose, and we decided to mark him with a ring because soon enough he or she will look as elegant as his or her parents. And it would be handy to be able to tell them apart after all. His parents, of course, complain from the gate, and he's not too keen on this completely harmless, painless procedure.
Done. One more.
But soon all stress about it is forgotten and they get back to what they like best, which is eat, eat, eat. With such busyness around the farm and house, aren't we lucky to take a moment out whenever we fancy to enjoy the wonderfulness of our land in midsummer?